Today is a big day. I want y'all for like 5 seconds after seeing the date of this video, guess what day? Guess what momentous day it is? You guesses in? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. The big day is my 1 year anniversary with my spinal cord injury. As most of you know, on SMA Vlogs or SMA Life, they had posted a video October 24th saying Big Donny is in a coma, or his coma journey starts here. And y'all didn't really get any updates until just a few videos started popping up around December. So I'm going to tell the full story here in a very brief highlight. And after that, I'll include some clips of my old, very, very old documentary I did December 25th of 2023. And that was 4 days after I had got my pacemaker. But now it is time to wrap everything into one column. So hi, my name is Big Donny, or just Donny. Big Donny is my nickname. So I was a former nurse and a former wrestler. These were all my titles, and I was known as these labels for a very, very long time. Everyone had known me as these labels, and fast forwarding on October 24th of 2023. Obviously it was close to the new year, a few months away, and so I had thought, why not go in for work that day? So I was strolling down a hospital with, a patient. I had stopped because I felt weird. I think I had just felt faint. I literally can't remember what the fuck I said in that documentary. It's like a blur. So I felt faint, or I had fell back. And as I fell back, there was this metal cart. I can pop up an image. The metal cart that was there was like, casual 4 wheels. You would drive it, but it had these edges to it, and which would nick someone in the neck pretty hard if they fell on that. Really falling on it, except I did. I was out of consciousness, so I fell wherever my body landed me, and my neck managed to hit the very edge corner of that cart. Very sharp edge of that cart, and it resulted me in a C1, C2 completely damaged vertebrae. And for those who don't know, the C1 and C2 are literally the top of the neck, and there are two regions. Near the brainstem. So those are literally the starting of the full 33 vertebrae spinal cord. And when you damage those, it's life-threatening immediately. C5 and up controls your breathing. And the C5 has a couple of nerves connected to it, to your lungs and some of your abdominal muscles. But the C1 and C2 has a nerve that is connected to the diaphragm. When you get that injury, everything cuts off, because the vertebrae is that passageway for all the nerves and the neurons to send signals throughout your entire body. And when I basically describe it like this. So the whole spinal cord to me is like a railroad. When the train is the nerve and the neuron that's going up to your brain to send the signals to everything in your body. When that railroad gets cut off, the train stops, because it knows it can't go any further. And in my brain and in my body, my railroad is cut off at the very beginning of where the brain literally sends signals back. Because you have a peripheral nervous system and a central nervous system and autonomic nervous system. So there's a lot of nervous systems in your body that work together to allow for full function and full sensation of things. But mine are all cut off at the C1 and C2, meaning right at my brainstem down, cannot send signals. So basically, essentially from my chin down, basically from my ear, my body's not receiving signals to do anything. There's just some spasticity of the muscles that are working below that injury. They're they're normal. My muscles below my C1, C2 are normal. But the problem is, I'm not even getting an accurate signal, because they're still active and working. They should be active and working, but all my nerves and signals do not work, so they don't. Meaning I'm completely paralyzed from the neck down. I've been completely paralyzed from the neck down since October 24th, 2023. My body had immediately fell limp when I had hit my neck. Number one, because my body wasn't used to that. The atrophy had nowhere near set in, so I still looked big, muscular, so I just was limp. But my breathing had not started going down until the ambulance. I was in the ambulance, and my breathing had started going drastically down. And when you lose oxygen, it gets to that dangerous amount. You don't want to lose oxygen, because that means you're losing oxygen to your brain. And that's That's not a good sign. You don't want that. No one wants that. So, in the ambulance, they had to intubate me. So they had to put, like, they didn't put any pacemaker or anything, but they did put a tracheostomy, which is why I have this hole here. And tracheostomy is a flexible tube put in your trachea. Throughout this whole, like, throughout the ambulance ride, I, had to get intubated and had to put in a tracheostomy to help me breathe until we got to the hospital, until we got further help. And by the hospital, I was literally not alive. I was dead. Just being supported by machines, because if I would have been taken off the machine, I'd die. And theoretically, that was the case, and no C1, C2, obviously C1, C2 complete quadriplegics are living today, but most of them sadly die. Like 60 to 80% of those who get that injury die. And I'm being so literal about this when I say this. I am not trying to, be lighthearted and things and saying, no, you just got a spinal cord injury, you'll live. No, there's literally not a chance of you living. There's a slim 40-30. So, my husband wants to give me a surprise and everything, so I have to cut this short. I'm so sorry, everyone. But I basically got my injury walking down a hospital corridor. It fell, hit my neck. So I was in a 58-day coma until December 21st when I woke up and I got a pacemaker. Pacemaker is a machine that's put around your lungs so you breathe. And then after that full thing, I got, I'm still living here, which I'm very grateful to be.
Very, very
and I'm very grateful for all the support. Now he wanted to tell a story.
Photo.
And
a chaotic story that I have been dying to tell y'all and him forever now. Okay, so this is a story I learned today.
We never it was his sister teacher because of that husband.
Yeah, but my English teacher, Miss Dozier, this happened to her, not me or any of my friends. She started preschool. She was 4 years old when she started kindergarten because she was poor. Her family was poor, they were very, very broke and everything. And, she just started kindergarten early.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was very tiny and everything. But she had an older sister that...
Oh, God.
was 8 years old or whatever, and she noticed a big slide. This gets so much worse.
No.
She noticed a big ginormous slide, and this was in 1979. So before safety laws were regulated for how tall the slides were supposed to be.
Oh no.
And so she was 4 years old, and she was during recess, she was can I go play on the slide or whatever? And the teacher was yeah, but since you're little, I'm going to catch you at the end. I feel so bad for this teacher. She walks up the ladder. There's a ladder thing. And this slide is very huge metal. It can get hot, burn you because the safety laws, as I have a stroke, the safety laws were not there in 1979.
Okay.
So, Miss Dozier was holding on the handles at the top. The teacher was going down the side so she could catch Miss Dozier at the end. The teacher grabs on both handles, and she has her wedding ring on. There's a cut in the slide. A crack. She starts going down.
No!
Her her wedding band gets caught. And
wait, was that the teacher?
Yep.
Okay.
Her wedding band gets caught, and the teacher's body keeps going, meaning her hand is still attached to the slide. Her finger cracks back, and her whole body weight pulls on it, and her finger comes off. And it's on the side, and Miss Dozier is still at the top. The 4-year-old had to see that. And the teacher starts screaming bloody murder. And she's my finger, because it was gone.
Oh my God!
In the crack. And this is her first day of school. Her first day starting.
Wait, the teacher's day?
No, the kindergartners.
Damn!
Miss Dozier, her face was shocked. She started crying and screaming because the teacher's finger was gone.
Whoa!
And the teacher's finger was still there. And the teacher started saying, bring ice, bring bags or something, bring ice, because they needed to refrigerate her finger. And it couldn't get back on. And there was gushing blood everywhere on the slide.
Oh my God.
It was horrid. And Miss Dozier, a teacher had to pick up Miss Dozier off the slide immediately. And the slide got cut down the next day. And the teacher never has a finger. Just a note.
Oh my! So they couldn't attach it?
Yeah, no. It was that far gone.
Oh!
Her whole finger snapped
Oh my
off.
God!
Yeah,
Wait, so like that much was gone?
Yeah. No, not that much. This much.
Damn!
Yep. And that was her very first day of kindergarten.
Oh my God!
A teacher's finger snatched off on the slide. I am not fucking kidding. I had to see that and I was like, what the fuck? It happened this day. Like, it happened in 1979, so obviously a long time
Wow.
ago. But it was really crazy. Holy shit. That was their first day of school. I was like, what the fuck?
So guys, my finger's gonna get cut off from a fucking slide. Damn.
And this is your surprise.
What is it?
It's a little snacky.
Oh.
So Nutty Buddy and some Jolly Ranchers.
Nutty Buddy and Jolly Ranchers.
Your
More.
1 year surprise snack gift.
So I already have more Jolly Ranchers. I don't know how many goddamn Jolly Ranchers I have. 5.
I have like 4.
So this is my big 1 year.
Even though the video is horrible quality,
Yeah.
and the camera cut out, and
We apologize. We don't, and there might be static audio because number one, my audio, my phone's low, so we apologize. We weren't expecting it. But this is my big 1 year anniversary. It has been an insane damn journey, and I am so grateful.
So happy for him.
So I'm so grateful to be where I am today. I am so grateful to have all the friends and support that I've had. If you want to read my post, I will put it in the description. Or if you want to read it and see photos accompanied with that, I can put it on my community, or I can put it, or it's on Instagram. But I'll put it on community because this is a big day and I don't want for y'all to miss it. So this has been a crazy journey. I'm very grateful for all the support that I've received throughout this journey. But yeah. So thank you all so much. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. It has been an incredibly
crazy one.
Yeah, crazy fucking journey. So enjoy. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have enjoyed all the other content I've made. And from then on out, I'll see you next time.
Bye.